Jerry, how's it going today?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Well, I'm here in a city that you know very, very well. I'm based in Toronto, and let's just get to it. I mean, you are one of our national treasures. What can I say?
I should say I don't know Toronto as well as I know North Bay, Ontario.
Yes, that is for sure, because that is where Carter is shot. And luckily, though, shot in the summertime.
This is true. We do shoot Carter in North Bay in the summer. Um, I mean, it's just look. In the summer, everything just explodes there. Like the trees, the flowers. It's an explosion of wildlife. It's gorgeous, man. They have not one but two beautiful lakes up there: Nipissing, trout. It's a gorgeous part of the world.
It is a gorgeous part of the world, and it's a gorgeous place to shoot this fantastic show. But before we get into this next season and for you to spill the beans, I want to know what it is about Carter that you love playing so much.
Um, well, first of all, uh, Toronto native. Actually, not a Toronto native. He lives. Oh, where does he live? He lives in the Collingwood. Collingwood native. Gary Campbell is our creator, and he wrote on a little Canadian show called Kids in the Hall. He came up with this idea that what would happen if a TV actor who played a cop on TV for many, many, many years moved back home to Northern Ontario and told the local police how they should solve crimes. Um, and I spent a lot of my youth in Canada, in Toronto. I was in a show on CTV called My Secret Identity. I'm sure you can look it up
Oh yes, with
on
Derek McGrath, a
Derek
great show. It was
McGrath,
fun. I used to watch that. Yeah, it was great.
Canadian Treasure. I'm sure you could see clips of it on YouTube or whatever. I think they have reruns on Sun TV. But I, just every joke just really made me laugh. It is a very Canadian show too. I mean, it's so funny when we have a lot of the productions I've worked on in Canada. If there's a Canadian flag, they're like, oh no, 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 frame that out. But because Carter takes place in Northern Ontario, they're like, nope, put that Canadian flag right in there. It's really, it's great. It's so great. In our first episode, we have Colin Mockery. Luckily, because Gary Campbell's our boss, we have all the kids in the hall: Kevin McDonald, Dave Foley. Everybody comes to play. Dave Foley is in our season finale, and look, I don't want to have to pick a favorite of the kids in the hall, but he is painfully fun. He is painfully funny, Dave Foley.
He is.
Painfully
They
funny.
all they're all great
Of
guys.
course.
And listen, you're pretty funny yourself. But you know what? Here's the thing, though. You guys get it in North America on WGN America. This is not a show. I mean, we're talking about it being so Canadian, quote unquote, but it resonates with people all over the states too.
Well, uh, my bosses at CTV, at WGN America, came to me a couple years ago and said, hey, listen, now that Castle is ending, Castle with other fellow Canadian Nathan Fillion, now that Castle's ending, there's sort of a void in these what they call blue sky procedurals, and we think Carter could be that show. But instead of like Nathan Fillion was like a mystery writer who helps the cops solve crimes, this is a TV actor who played a cop on TV who helps the cops solve crimes based on TV rules, and it, it really makes me laugh. I think people are going to enjoy it.
Oh, listen, it is. I've seen many. I've seen already because we get it already in October. It
Yeah.
started up here, so I've seen it, and it is great. People, you need to watch it. But you've got some great co-stars on this show. Let's just talk about this really good-looking dude, Lyric Bent. He's a
Lyric
new addition.
Bent, Toronto's own Lyric Bent.
Yeah.
Look, I don't judge people physically, but he is a very attractive person. If I did judge people physically, he's great. What an amazing addition to our show. It's so funny because we are, a comedy. I mean, I get we're dramedy, a crama, whatever you want to call it. Um, we have a lot of fun and we've got that covered. But also, like, our cases have to be real. You know, I mean, like in order for the comedy to work, there has to be, as we call in actor terms, stakes. You have to play the stakes. And Lyric is just, he's got such gravitas about him. He's just like, he's such a good actor. He was very helpful to us. I'm indebted to him. He's just a great actor. I really enjoyed him off screen a lot, and I enjoyed him on screen.
Yeah, he's wonderful. And Christian, you and Christian have great chemistry
Christian
too.
Brune,
And of course, we know him.
Shout
yeah,
out to
he's
Toronto's
amazing.
own Christian Brune, Orphan Black. Follow him on Instagram. He's a good follow.
Yeah, yeah, he's great. Yeah, you don't have it too tough there, Jerry. I have to say, I don't feel very sorry for you with this show at all.
Oh, you shouldn't feel sorry for me. I mean, look at how good my wig is on the show.
Your wig is awesome. You have a great car. You're very Magnum PI this season.
Had to get a good car, as my character says. Now that I'm a police detective, I mean, now that I'm a private investigator, all PIs have to have a signature ride. Magnum had his Ferrari. I have my. It's an older Pontiac.
It's cool. It's so cool. Just like you. Listen, I could talk to you forever, but very
I do
quickly.
have to say that signature ride I do have. It is a North Bay car, and we did get it up there in North Bay. So while we did give it a paint job and it looks great, and our transpo department, shout out to my man Jerry who found the car. Because it is a Northern Ontario car, it's a little rusty underneath.
That's okay. You know, it has to deal with the ice and the snow and stuff. So
I know.
very quickly, listen, you're going to be back on Broadway next week. What a cast! Blair I mean, how exciting is that for you?
I'm in a great Broadway show right
amazing.
now. It's called Soldier's Play. If you come down to New York, you should definitely check it out. It's just a great show. Our cast is great. Blair Underwood, David Alan Grier. It's really wonderful.
Good stuff. Well, I'm going to head out to Broadway and hopefully get out to New York soon to see that. Jerry, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing so much attention to our Canada. And listen, people can see it in North America. And, of course, next week it starts WGN. And I guess we'll see you back in North Bay real soon.
You'll see me back
hopefully,
in North
fingers
Bay.
Crossed.
And I'll see you, Bonnie, when you come see Soldiers Play. Come backstage.
I will. And maybe I'll get up to the set. I know who to talk to. So maybe I'll come visit you for a set visit. How's that?
What's up, North Bay? Visit North Bay.
Okay. Take it easy, Jerry, and all the best to you and your family. Take care.